Course I have to raise her. Mom was startled. Where did you get a daughter? I took out my phone and pointed to the text message on the screen. Baby has a daughter now, so of course I have to raise her. Mom was startled. Where did you get a daughter? I took out my phone and pointed to the text message on the screen. Baby has a daughter now, so of course I have to raise her. Mom was startled. Where did you get a daughter? I took out my phone and pointed to the text message on the screen. Baby has a daughter now, so of course I have to raise her. Mom was startled. Where did you get a daughter? I took out my phone and pointed to the text message on the screen. Baby has a daughter now, so of course I have to raise her. Mom was startled. Where did you get a daughter? I took out my phone and pointed to the text message on the screen. Baby has a daughter now, so of course I have to raise her. Mom was startled. Where did you get a daughter? I took out my phone and pointed to the text message on the screen. Baby has a daughter now, so of course I have to raise her. Mom was startled. Where did you get a daughter? I found her own daughter. She's a poor thing with no mommy, getting bullied by her stepmom. The internet says raising a daughter costs a lot of money, so baby has to work hard from now on. Mom looked at me speechlessly and explained patiently, baby, there are many bad people in this world. Not everyone loves you like mommy and daddy. The person on the other end might be a scammer, but I didn't believe it. No way. If she was a scammer, she would definitely ask baby for lots and lots of gifts. But my daughter only asked for one painkiller. Her mom left her. If I, her new mom, don't care about her, she'll be bullied to death by her stepmom. Mom sighed. No, the police will help her. I shook my little head. The police can't help everyone, but I'm her mom. I will protect her well. Dad, who had just walked in, heard what I said and dropped his briefcase. What? My baby is a mom? But baby, you're still little. You can't even tie your own shoelaces. Being a mom doesn't mean you have to know how to tie shoelaces. I tilted my head and retorted, being a mom just means wiping your baby's tears, sharing candy, and I stood on my tiptoes and kissed mom and dad on the cheek, saying I love you 100 times every day. I believe I can definitely be a good mom. Mom and dad couldn't argue with me and sighed softly. All right then, we believe you can be a good mom too. But we need to ensure your safety, so we're going to investigate that girl. I didn't understand what mom and dad were saying, but I knew my daughter was good and obedient, so mom and dad would definitely like her too. In the evening, my daughter sent me a photo of a dark attic with a thin cotton quilt on the cold floor. This is where I sleep every night. I looked at the dark attic and felt so sorry for her. I turned around and took a picture of the starlights in my room. Don't be afraid, baby. I'll share half of my starlights with you. She replied with a smile. Okay. Then my daughter sent me another photo, a faded family portrait. My daughter was smiling happily, and the woman holding her was beautiful, with a distinct mole on her ear. I climbed out of bed and looked at my ear in the mirror. I turned to show off to mom. Mom, look. I have the same mark on my ear as my daughter's mom. I deliberately took a photo of my ear. My grandpa told me people who pass away come back to this world with gifts. Look, the mole on my ear is exactly the same as your mom's. The phone was quiet for a long time before the girl replied softly, will you always be with me? Mom. Of course. I knew deeply that this was different from playing house because in this moment, I had a real daughter, and I would be with my daughter forever. That night, grandma and grandpa sent me a red envelope, money. Being generous, I immediately forwarded the red envelope to my daughter. The girl on the other end was shocked. Why are you giving me money? I said, you're my daughter. Moms give their daughters pocket money. She returned the transfer immediately. The chat box showed she was typing, but it took a long time for the message to come through. Thank you, but I really can't take your money. My dad is a sailor and he pays my tuition and living expenses to the school on time. I can eat at school. Mom, you just need to keep me company every day and listen to me talk. My eyes got hot. I suddenly felt my daughter was so sensible. Okay, you can tell mom anything from now on. My phone suddenly buzzed. I looked at the incoming call from my daughter.